The movie Wrong Turn begins deep within the wild, untamed forests of West Virginia, a place where nature reigns supreme and civilization feels like a distant memory. These woods are vast, stretching for miles in every direction, their thick canopy hiding secrets that have been buried for generations. The story is set in the present day, with the sun shining brightly overhead, casting dappled light through the tall trees. Winding country roads snake through the dense forest, inviting travelers to explore, but also warning them with their isolation. At first glance, the setting appears peaceful and serene. The green woods stretch endlessly to the horizon, their lush foliage creating a tranquil scene that seems untouched by time or trouble. But beneath this calm exterior, there is an undercurrent of unease. Dark shadows linger between the trees, and a faint mist creeps along the forest floor, hinting at dangers that are hidden from view. The film opens with two adventurous rock climbers, eager to enjoy a day surrounded by nature's beauty. They laugh and challenge each other as they scale the rugged cliffs, unaware that something sinister is watching them from the shadows. Suddenly, their peaceful outing takes a terrifying turn. The atmosphere shifts in an instant. Dark clouds gather overhead, and the once inviting woods become ominous and foreboding. The sense of safety vanishes, replaced by a chilling awareness that something is terribly wrong. This is no ordinary forest. Danger lurks in every shadow, and the trees themselves seem to close in, hiding secrets and threats that are impossible to see until it's too late. The woods are deep, wild, and completely isolated from the outside world. There are no signs of civilization, no towns, no help, just endless trees and the unknown. Soon, other characters make their way along these lonely, winding roads, their cars the only sign of life in the vast wilderness. Each mile they travel takes them further from safety and deeper into the heart of the forest. They drive on, unaware of the dangers that lie ahead, their journey filled with anticipation and a growing sense of unease. The forest seems to watch them, silent and patient. As they leave the main road behind, the forest appears to swallow them whole. The trees close in, and the path forward becomes uncertain, as if the woods themselves are trapping them inside. The movie wastes no time in making it clear that these woods are not a place for a peaceful walk or a casual adventure. Warning signs and foreboding paths hint at the dangers that lie ahead. From the very beginning, the film creates a feeling of isolation and vulnerability. The characters, and the audience, are made to feel small and lost in the vast, unforgiving wilderness. The forest is undeniably beautiful, with sunlight streaming through the leaves and shadows dancing on the ground. But this beauty is deceptive, hiding secrets and dangers that are waiting to be discovered. In Wrong Turn, the setting is more than just a backdrop. It's a living, breathing warning. The woods themselves seem to whisper of the horrors to come, setting the stage for a terrifying journey into the unknown. In Wrong Turn, we follow a group of young people as they venture deep into the woods, unaware of the dangers that await them. Their journey begins innocently enough, with laughter and excitement filling the air as they step onto the forest trail, backpacks slung over their shoulders and adventure on their minds. At the center of the story is Chris Flynn, a determined medical student on his way to a crucial job interview. Chris is intelligent, calm under pressure, and always tries to do the right thing. He's just looking for a shortcut to save some time, but he has no idea that this decision will change everything. As he drives through the winding, forested roads, Chris is focused on his future, not realizing the real danger is much closer than he thinks. Along his route, Chris unexpectedly crosses paths with 5 friends who are traveling together for a weekend getaway. Their meeting seems like a coincidence, but it quickly becomes the turning point of their lives. Jessie stands out as the natural leader of the group. She's brave, quick-thinking, and always ready to take charge when things get tough. Her determination and resourcefulness make her someone the others look up to, especially when the situation starts to spiral out of control. Carly and Scott are the fun-loving couple of the group. They bring energy and laughter wherever they go, always making the best of every moment. Their playful banter and close bond help keep spirits high, even when things start to feel uneasy. Evan and Francine are also a couple, known for their carefree attitudes and playful sense of humor. They love to tease each other and enjoy the freedom of being out in nature, away from the pressures of everyday life. All six of them are eager to escape the noise and stress of the city. They crave the peace and quiet of the countryside, hoping to relax, recharge, and reconnect with each other in the beauty of the wild. The group sets up camp in the heart of the forest, ready for a weekend of adventure. They plan to explore the trails, share stories around the campfire, and make memories together. None of them expect any trouble. They believe the forest is just a safe, quiet place to unwind. For these friends, the woods are a peaceful escape, a place to bond and enjoy each other's company far from the chaos of city life. They cherish these moments of calm, not knowing how quickly things will change. Each character brings their own unique personality to the group. Some are cautious and careful, always thinking ahead, while others are more spontaneous and wild, eager for excitement. Their differences make the group dynamic and interesting, but also lead to challenges when danger strikes. But soon, all of them are united by a single goal: to survive and escape the forest alive. As fear sets in and the true danger reveals itself, their friendships and strengths are put to the ultimate test. The trouble begins when Chris, feeling restless and eager to reach his destination, takes a wrong turn on a lonely, unfamiliar road. The sun is starting to dip behind the trees, casting long shadows across the pavement, and the sense of isolation grows with every passing mile. He is in a hurry, his mind racing with thoughts of being late, and tries to avoid traffic by finding what he hopes is a shortcut. The GPS signal flickers in and out, leaving him to trust his instincts as he speeds along the narrowing road. The road seems empty and safe at first, a quiet escape from the busy highways. But soon it becomes narrow, the pavement cracked and overgrown, and the path ahead twists deeper into the woods, making it harder to follow with each turn. The trees grow closer together, their branches arching overhead and blocking out the sky. The world outside the car slowly disappears, replaced by a tunnel of green shadows and the constant rustle of leaves against the windows. Suddenly, Chris is not alone for long. Out of nowhere, he crashes into a parked car hidden by the thick underbrush, a car belonging to a group of friends who are just as lost as he is. Their car is stuck, unable to move forward or back, because someone has stretched barbed wire across the road. The sharp metal glints in the fading light, a silent warning that this place is not safe. Now, nobody can leave. The forest seems to close in around them, trapping them in its green walls, as if the trees themselves are determined to keep them there. With no way to drive out, the group decides to leave their cars behind and walk through the woods, hoping to find help or at least a way back to civilization. They hope to find a phone, a house, or even a sign of another person. Every rustle in the undergrowth makes them jump, but they press on, desperate for any sign of rescue. What they do not realize is that with every step, they are moving deeper into danger. The forest grows darker and more silent, the path ahead barely visible in the fading light. The underbrush is thick, snagging at their clothes and slowing their progress. Every step takes them further from the road, further from safety, and deeper into the unknown. As they walk, a creeping realization sets in. They do not know where they are. The forest looks the same in every direction, and panic begins to rise as they turn in circles, searching for any familiar landmark. There are no signs, no marked trails, nothing to guide them. The silence is heavy, broken only by their footsteps and the distant call of a bird. The wrong turn has brought them to a place where few people ever come, and even fewer manage to leave. The forest holds its secrets tightly, and as night begins to fall, the group realizes that getting lost was only the beginning of their ordeal. As the group moves through the forest, the dangers grow. They soon find signs that something is very wrong. The first clue is an old, broken-down cabin hidden among the trees. It looks empty, but it feels wrong. Inside the cabin, the friends discover frightening things. There are old clothes, strange tools, and jars with unknown things inside. The place smells bad. It looks like someone has been living there, but not in a normal way. This is not just a hunting cabin. Something evil is here. Suddenly, the true danger shows itself. The group learns that the forest is home to a family of violent cannibals. These people are deformed and cruel. They do not speak, but they hunt anyone who enters their woods. The group now knows they are not lost by accident. The woods are a trap, and someone or something is watching them. Every moment, the danger gets closer. Fear spreads as the friends try to escape. They run from the cabin, but the cannibals follow. The forest becomes a maze, and the group must work together to survive. They hide, run, and try to stay quiet. Chris and Jesse take the lead, planning how to move without being seen. They use fallen trees and thick bushes to cover their tracks. But the cannibals know the woods better than anyone. They set traps and block paths, making it feel like there's just no way out. The friends split up to look for help. This is dangerous, but they have no choice. Each small group tries to find a way to safety. Some climb trees or hide in old cars, just hoping not to be seen. Every sound in the forest brings new fear. The group learns that to survive, they must be smarter and faster than the hunters. The movie is filled with scary moments that keep you on edge. One of the most frightening scenes happens inside the cabin, where the group hides under a bed while the cannibals come home. The killers move around the room, looking for them, and every second feels like it could be their last. Another chilling moment comes when the group tries to cross a high treetop path. The bridge is old and shaky, and one wrong step could mean falling to the ground below. As they cross, the cannibals shoot arrows, making it even scarier. The tension grows as friends are taken one by one. The forest is dark, and the sounds of the hunters are always near. It is a fight to stay alive, with no time to rest. Each scary scene makes you wonder who will survive and who will be caught next. As the night goes on, the group becomes smaller. Some friends are lost to the dangers of the forest. Only Chris and Jesse are left, running for their lives. They use every bit of courage to keep going. Chris and Jesse find an old watchtower. They hope it will save them, but the cannibals set it on fire. Flames rise and smoke fills the air. The two friends must jump from the tower to escape. It is their last chance. They fight back against the killers, using quick thinking and teamwork. There are moments when it looks like they will not make it, but Chris and Jesse refuse to give up. They keep moving until the danger is finally behind them. The escape is hard and painful, but they do not stop. Their will to survive is stronger than their fear. When morning comes, Chris and Jesse find their way to safety. They reach a gas station and call for help. The nightmare is finally over, but they are forever changed by what happened in the woods. The movie ends with a feeling of relief, but also with a warning. The forest still hides its secrets. The killers may be gone, but their evil remains. Chris and Jesse are the only ones who escape. They lost friends, but they found strength they did not know they had. Their journey was full of terror, but they survived. Wrong Turn shows that sometimes one wrong choice can lead to a road filled with danger. But with courage and hope, even the darkest path can be survived.